Hey, it's Sara here. Sorry, I never know. I never know how exactly it's gonna look, so I'm like, oh, okay, we're just gonna hit record and see where this goes. Anyways, so I'm probably always gonna be adjusting in the beginning of every video. Anyways, hi, I'm Sara. I wanted to make a really quick video here and share a little bit with you about how I got started with the Beachbody programs and what my background is, because maybe some of you don't know that. Yeah, so a few years ago, I actually weighed more than when I was 9 months pregnant. And true story, I was in denial big time. I was in like extra larges, but I thought that because I could stretch the elastic out as far as they would go, that I was still okay. I mean, I knew in my heart that I wasn't okay, but I just didn't want to admit the fact that it was a problem that I was going to have to face, so I was just trying to like ignore it. And so by me like stretching out my extra larges and still fitting them, even though the elastic was out all the way, I was just like not dealing with it. And it got to a point where I had Christopher, who's my oldest, and so this was 6.5 years ago, and after I had him, I did not have like the newborn mommy bliss that sometimes you see like in the commercials where they're like, oh, they're happy and they've got their baby and they're wearing jeans. I'm like, for crying out loud, are you kidding me right now? I did not want to touch a pair of jeans. I did not want jeans digging into my like saggy, uncomfortable mom belly. I'm in like freaking mom diapers. I'm uncomfortable. My boobs hurt. I don't even want to wear a bra for like the first 6 weeks. Like, no. I just had a really rough transition from pregnant into like new mom. I didn't know anything. Like, I just didn't feel comfortable in my own skin as a new mom. And it was just super frustrating. And with workouts, it was like, when do I work out? I'm not going to be going to a gym anymore. Let's be real here. I don't want to leave my house. I'm not going to a gym, you know. And then I was so big, I was too embarrassed to go to the gym. I didn't want to be working out with all these like fit people and the guys who are in there like, like getting pumped. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna take my mom belly back home, actually, you know. And there was a point when I didn't even want to take Christopher for a ride in the stroller. I couldn't even push him in the stroller. I felt self-conscious all the time and just really sad about my weight, and I was just really uncomfortable and suffocating in my own skin. But yet I was still letting it spiral out of control. I wasn't eating healthy and just a whole bunch of different stuff. And finally, when Christopher was about 14 months old, we had moved to Kansas at the time, where my then husband was stationed at Fort Riley, and I took him into a doctor's appointment. And I remember sitting down. I remember I was sitting here and there was a mirror like right over this way. And in my head I had a picture of how I looked, which is how I'd always looked in like high school and whatever. And I just happened to like, it was a full length mirror up and down, okay? And I looked and I caught a glimpse of myself, and I had like chins, and my arms were huge arms. And I saw myself. I was in a black tank top, and I was in capris, and I remember the capris were a size 14, 16, and I was like, no, that's not that bad, you know. And I remember looking over at myself, and I started to kind of cry in the doctor's office, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And in that moment, I knew something had to change, and so I got up, and I walked over to the scale at the doctor's. You know, they always have a scale there, and for so long I was even afraid to look at the number, and at that point in time I didn't even care. I just needed to know. And so I got on the scale and I looked down, and I remember looking, and I had my eyes closed, and I remember opening them and looking down and seeing the bright red number flashing, and I was like, but I felt relieved because I actually knew. So I was facing it head on, and it felt empowering. Like, the number didn't matter because I had already made the decision that I wasn't going to be this much weight anymore. I was going to make a change. And so immediately I went home that night, and I'm like, okay, I know for a fact that maybe Walmart workout DVDs work out for other people. They did not work out for me. For whatever. I got the Jillian Michaels one, and I bought her nutrition plan, and still, like, there was just something missing. Like, I'm like, what do I even do? Do I hire a personal trainer? I'm desperate. I am changing. I cannot be this way anymore. And so I went home and I started researching, and I had seen a commercial for P90X, and I'm like, And so I reached out to a coach, a military wife coach that I had met, and went on her page, and it turns out that I actually won a giveaway of, I won Shakeology, and I won the Shakeology workout, which is like the easiest workout on the planet. And I committed. I'm like, okay, so I won my first month, and then I started drinking Shakeology, because when I had stopped, I like pretty much stopped seeing results, and it was because of the Shakeology. Like, it was just amazing. My body thrives on this stuff. It's like a superfood, protein, everything, multivitamin in one. It's amazeballs. It's incredible. So, oh my gosh. So I start working out, and 3 months later, I had lost 27 pounds in 3 months by doing nothing different, nothing really drastic, other than drinking Shakeology and doing my workout every single day. So at that point, I got hooked. Now, I will tell you, I regret not signing up as a coach then, because I've been drinking Shakeology for years now, and I thought that because I wasn't at my goal weight that I couldn't sign up as a coach, which is the biggest, fattest lie I've ever heard in my life. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, well, I'm not at my goal weight, I can't sign up, don't do that. Do not do what I did. I drastically regret. If I could go back in time, I would do the coaching opportunity then, because it doesn't matter if you're on a journey like I was, you know, and I know the difference that Beachbody made in my life. Self-confidence and the confidence that I got and just feeling empowered is not something that you can buy. It's also not something that you can get from a workout at the store. It's not something you can get at the gym. They put so much thought into their workouts. You know, if you're going to be working out for an hour a day, you're going to get the results. If you're going to be busting your butt at a gym, you might as well be doing it, you know, spending an hour at the gym, spending an hour getting in a program that's got proven results. So that's where the difference is. They've got accountability online with my coach. That's what a coach does, is it keeps the clients accountable. So knowing that my coach was checking in with me was kind of like, ooh, you know. And it was fun participating in a challenge, and I was really motivated all the time, and I felt supportive, and that's the difference with Beachbody. And I know the difference it made in my life, and so for me now as a coach, it's kind of a way for me to just be able to give back. It's a really great opportunity, and I'm very, very blessed and excited to be doing this. And my wish is that I had done it and stuck with it years ago and not doubted myself, but whatever. We all learn along the way. I'm here now. I'm very excited. So that's a little bit about my story. I'm still on my journey. The lowest I got down to was 148, so I started at 216 and 212. I lost 26 pounds, then I got pregnant, so I've been pregnant twice since that initial weight loss. My lowest was 148 after I did Insanity, and that was crazy. So now I'm starting out at 159.6, and it's September 28th, and my goal is to really kind of just see where I'm at and how my body would respond at 135 is just my initial goal, so like 20 pounds. And to just get into shape, and that's my goal really for 2016, is to see my body at my personal best. So I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you are interested in joining a challenge group, if you're even interested in more coaching information, go ahead and feel free to connect with me on Instagram. It's Sara Michaels Online, or Facebook, which is facebook.com/Sara Michaels Online. You can check my links below. And just to get connected and ask questions. It's really fun. We have a team of some really, really amazing ladies. Like, I am so excited to be working with them and working with our clients and where we're going in the next year. So thank you for watching. This has been longer than I anticipated. I will also share that picture I have of the skirt that I wore when I was 216 pounds. So go ahead and jump on over to my Facebook page and bravegirlfitness.com, and I'll post it there. Thanks for watching. Bye.